for my own purposes. It doesn't really make too much of a difference, but for some reason I seem to have lost the PowerPoint. So give me a quick second.
We are recording now, so like maybe a little song and dance number right before you launch into a PowerPoint. What do you got?
If you guys, well, you didn't see me dance when I was out there last, and it's intentional. I got zero rhythm. I'm like the worst dancer in the world. I don't mind. I still like going out there and doing it, but I'm like that person on Seinfeld, you know, like everybody's like, oh my God, does she see herself dancing? That would be me, so I would not want it recorded for posterity. Okay, so let's take a quick, I'm going to turn you guys up so I can hear you better. So, and let me get my screen shared. Here it is. So you guys are going to see the call today is really just, it's going to be real quick. It's like a 20-minute call, and it's just basically meant to get us all in the right mindset for celebration, right? Are we all going to celebration? Woo! Yes. It's in Nashville, and I think that we are so excited that it's in Nashville. Like I can barely contain myself, but I can't wait. But celebration is fun, and it's you know, it's motivating. It's a lot of recognition. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of excitement, and it's a lot of fun. But it's also a business meeting, right? Because we go there and we go there to learn. We go there to hear from you know, some of our most successful leaders who everybody starts at the same place in this company, right? Everybody starts at the same place. Everybody starts with their first enrollment, and then it kind of goes from there. So they've all been in your shoes. They've all, you know, experienced the same challenges, the same opportunities that you've all experienced. But yet they, you know, they've been able to, you know, rise to the occasion, get their businesses to where, you know, kind of where they're at right now. Same with your leaders. Same with Dawn and Robin. They're amazing examples that you have right there. But they've walked the walk, right? They've experienced everything you experienced. So we have them come to celebration as trainers because they're great people to learn from, right? They're people who have, you know what, I'm going to try to mute all the lines here real quick. Does everybody hear that, or is that just me?
I'll do it. You keep talking. I'll go find them.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
So anyway, so again, that's the business portion of the meeting. We want everybody to go in there excited and you know, eager to learn and to have fun. But then we want you to make the most of the time at celebration and come back and, you know, kind of take the information that you've learned and implement it. So that's the purpose of our call tonight. So it's pre-celebration planning. So what does that mean? Well, pre-event, right? It's excitement. It's a lot of fun. We're all getting ready to go. You know, make sure that you review the agenda. You want to plan out your sessions and the times your teams want to attend the sessions. There are many sessions. Sometimes the best way to tackle all of them is to, you know, divide and conquer. Find the sessions that are, you know, most relevant to you and attend as a team. You can, you know, other teams have divided. Some people go to this session, some will go to that session, and then you'll see it when we get to post-event, come back together and kind of review everything. You know, I'm not sure the way Dawn and Robin, the way that you guys have set this up in the past, and I'm sure you do something similar to this, but it's a good idea to, you know, just kind of plan out. It's a big event. There's a lot of stuff going on, and you just want to go in there prepared. You want to download the Isotonics Events app. That's a great resource for everybody to have on their phones. They can refer to it at any time for any information of where something's going to be, what session's going on, not sure of a time or a place. It's a great place to go. Anybody who's not attending, we encourage them to watch the live stream. It's not as fun as being in person at celebration, but it's definitely just as informational, and you'll be able to get the same information. We also recommend setting up a private Facebook group or Marco Polo. For those that are attending, again, it's just a great way to stay in contact with each other, sharing bits of information that you're, you know, taking in. I know that you guys have a team dinner, you know, plan a team dinner, gathering, cocktail hour, or function while at celebration. That's a given, but it's, you know, good just way to celebrate your team. Celebrate accomplishments. Like, you guys have a lot to celebrate now at Nashville to each other's accomplishments. But then, like I said earlier, Robin reaching millionaire status, that's a big deal, people. That's huge, right? And she's a part of your team. So celebrating that, doing your photos at the meeting, doing a photo opportunity. And then right now you start planning for post celebration. You're going to go in again, you're going to get all this great information and you're going to get motivated and excited. Well, have kind of things already set in place for after celebration, sip and samples, opportunity meetings, team meetings, whatever it is that you feel has really helped your business thus far. Put some of those things on your calendar for after celebration just to make sure that you get to it with that full excitement and the momentum from celebration. So that's what you would do pre-celebration. And now what would we do during celebration? Well, obviously we're going to have a lot of fun, right? That's a given. We want to make sure you keep communication going during the event on Facebook, right? Again, that's your Facebook group. You want to encourage your team to come prepared. So, it's a long day. So you need to pace yourselves for those who haven't been there. And for those who have been there, sometimes I've heard people say, oh, the last few years I go in knowing that it's going to be a long day, but I didn't go prepared, or I didn't learn my lesson from last year. Just remember they're long, full days. So pace yourself with that. Make sure you bring a pen and notepad to take notes, maybe some snacks, some water, a first aid kit if you need it. I'm not sure. I don't carry one with me, but some people carry a first aid kit. Phone charger is huge. And I'm going to emphasize the comfy shoes because I know many of you have met me in person, so I'm slightly vertically challenged. So I always wear heels. Always, always, always. And last year, I remember Kristen Landry told me, she said, you should probably wear flats. I was like, I'm 5'2". If I wear flats, no one's going to see me. I'm going to get lost in the crowd. And she was like, trust me. And I didn't listen to her. And by like 11:45 in the morning on the first day, I was like cussing myself out. I was so upset. My feet were swollen. I was miserable. So I would highly recommend bringing the comfy shoes so that you can actually stay focused and in the moment, not, doing what I did last year, worrying about how bad your feet hurt. So those are like little housekeeping things. So what else are you going to do? Remember, there's 15,000 people at celebration. I just want you to take that for just a second. 15,000 people. That is 15,000 like-minded people with the same goal to free people of physical and financial pain. Positive mindset. Doing this all for the same reasons that you're doing it. It's a prime opportunity to network. It's a prime opportunity to meet new people, share stories, collect stories, expand your network. It's just a great place to go out and meet new people. When you see them, add them to your Facebook right away. Don't just take their name and say, I'll do it later, because we all know sometimes it's hard to get. Just like when you're prospecting, get their name and put it in your Facebook right away, and try to meet as many people as you can. Make sure you're active each day, and that means just being an active participant. Ask questions in your group, in your Facebook group. If you have something, ask Dawn and Robin. Hey, I just heard something, what does this mean? Or can you clarify? Or reach out to each other, but you just want to be active and present. And then make sure you create a buzz on social media. Everybody watches what you guys do, and you know that. You guys post your lifestyle. I mean, shoot, Dawn and Robin, I watch your lifestyle. You travel everywhere. Like half the time when I see your Facebook posts, I'm so jealous. I'm like, I want their life. Oh my gosh. And you don't even have to say anything. You don't have to even mention isogenics, but I watch you guys and I am like, oh my God, they have the best life ever, right? So that makes me want to ask. But I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure there's a million people who privately reach out and say, I got to know what you're doing, Dawn. You live the life. You're in Spain. You're here. You're there. You're like, how do you do it? Robin, same with you. How do you take your kids everywhere, right? So if I'm thinking that and I work here, imagine how many people who check out your Facebook pages are thinking the same thing. We hear this all the time in social media training. So imagine the buzz you're going to create when you're posting the highlights from celebration too, because not only now do you guys live this great lifestyle and you get to travel and spend time with your family and do all that, now you're at this humongous party with music and all kinds of fun. People are going to be like, what is that? So make sure you create that buzz on Facebook. Post your pictures, post your team shots, of the crowd, little Facebook lives, but get that buzz going, because that's going to create conversation amongst the people who are really just kind of quietly looking at your Facebook pages. And then last but not least, I hope you're all planning on attending the gala. We have over $100,000 in cash and prizes that we are giving away at the gala, and everybody who is there is eligible for for the cash and prizes. And we're going to be recognizing just a slew of people. And I know in the past we've heard that people felt like it was only for a certain group within Isogenics, and we really want to just kind of shatter that. We want as many people as possible to be there. Plus, it's fun. You get to dress up, to the hilt. It's like you're at the Academy Awards. It's really a lot of fun, and there will be a lot of recognition going on. And like I said, you never know, you might win some of the cash and prizes. And I've seen some of the prizes they're giving away, and they are pretty sweet, really sweet. So I hope to see you all at the gala. So then,
Vranjes, really quick, not to interrupt, but the $100,000, is that going to be random drawings, or can you give us any more details of what that looks like so we can really incentivize and get our team excited to get there?
Yes. So my understanding from the meetings that I've attended is that it's random. Yeah. So that means
you have to be present to win.
You have to be present to win. Yeah. That's why we're really encouraging as many people as possible to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
$10,000. It's my week, Anja. I mean, I'm just going to make it my summer, my month, whatever.
Listen, if I see you going up there 10 times because you're being called up randomly, I'm going to question it. I'm going to be like, rub something on me, Robin, whatever it is, that dust that you have. Give me some of that.
Golden touch right now.
There you go.
You can sit next to me. I'll let you.
Ooh, there, I can rub shoulders with you. That would be good. So,
do you know that a year ago, on July 16th, like exactly a year ago, Robin declared that she was going to be millionaire number 275, and that she was going to do it before celebration. July 16th, we actually have it. We were in London together, and she declared it to the universe. We wrote it on a piece of paper. The girl that was with us wrote it on a piece of paper. It was in a little heart. Robin, number 275, July 16th. July 16th, exactly 1 year later, she got the call from Kathy Cooper.
Oh my God, I have the chills.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
She was just a little early on her number, 271 instead of 275, but everything else according to plan.
That is, you know what? That's incredible. That is incredible. That's something you got to share.
I know.
Did you share that by any chance on Facebook?
Yeah, it's on my Facebook page. You'll see it.
Okay, I'm going to definitely go on there. That is incredible. But doesn't that speak a lot to, when you put it out there, right? You cast that vision for yourself, and you say, I'm going to have it. You declared it, and there you go. You got it.
And it was a stretch. It was not like walk in the park. It was not like, oh, I got this. Oh, as long as I stay on track. I mean, it was a BHAG. You know what a BHAG is, Anja?
No.
A big, hairy, audacious goal. A BHAG.
Oh, okay. Wow. That is incredible.
She nailed it.
So we're going to talk offline, Robin. You're going to have to tell me how you got the universe to work in your favor for that, because I need a little bit of that.
Well, listen, that's all I preach to my team, and it's so great when I can show them that it works, because I tell them all the time, announce it to the universe, then the universe starts conspiring with you to get you close to your goal. You have to write it down. You have to declare it. You have to scream it from the rooftops. And for that to happen and for us to have it documented, now they're like, all right, maybe there is something to that.
Well,
maybe she's on to something there.
It's not even like, you can't even call it like a coincidence, because you know how many people, like millionaires are declared like constantly, right? So for you to be that close to the number is incredible.
Exactly, right? Exactly.
Honestly, like, I don't even know what to say after that. That's like a mic drop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't even go past that.
It's pretty fun.
You always have to give me like a second to kind of come back to my every hair on my arm is standing up.
Yet the girl had it in her notebook. She said she heard about Robin Go Millionaire on the train. She was on the train. She heard it. She goes, oh my God, I have it in my notebook. I think it, and she went and she found it and took a picture and sent it to us. It says, Robin It says Robin Cermak, number 275, July 16th, and a big heart.
That is just crazy. Well, good. I'm glad you did it, because here we are celebrating.
That's right.
That's right. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm going to tell Christina that when I get off the phone. So I think that's a cool story. That's a really cool story. So I know, where do you go from that? I can't even I'm like, we may as well close the call, because that's amazing. Declare it.
Back to cowboy boots and Nashville line dancing.
And celebrating with a few glasses of champagne with you. So what are we going to do? What else are you going to do when you're in Nashville? Well, I think you guys do this on a regular basis every single day. You're connecting. You're going to meet tons of people in Nashville. Those are tons of prospects. Start building a team in Nashville. You never know who you're going to come across. Connect with the locals. Connect the way that you do. Find your common ground. Add them to Facebook right away, and you never know. Here's a quote that we got from Del Ray Messer, and she said, this is something that she's probably going to say while she's out there. I'm so excited to be in Nashville for a once-a-year celebration with her company, which came into my life a few years ago. She'll share her 30-second story. I also help people create financial freedom for their families, as this is a family legacy company. Now, you don't have to say those words exactly, right? She's just giving you an example of what she does. But it's a perfect opportunity. People are going to ask, hey, what are y'all doing here? Y'all have the same name badges. You all have this. You know what it's like at Celebration. Use it as a perfect opportunity to reach out and start creating new contacts and prospecting. So then what are you going to do after the event? Well, we're suggesting that you do a team recap highlighting your takeaways. Because remember, here's the thing. Like if I'm in the same session with you, Dawn, and you and I are listening, I may have heard something but missed something else, and you may have heard something and I missed it. So, when you're sharing it during a team meeting or you're doing a team Zoom, you'll be able to maybe pick up on things that maybe somebody else heard that you didn't hear it. It'll just kind of solidify the information. And then we're asking everyone to highlight 3 things that they learned at Celebration and implement it in their business over the next 90 days. Because remember, you kind of leave there on a high, and with all this information, and sometimes it's like information overload. Like people sometimes will come back and go, I don't even know where to take all this information. So, find 3 things that you learned and that you think, okay, I can implement these things, and then commit to doing it and hold each other accountable. Put it on your calendar. Put on your vision board. Robin just proved it, that if you put it out there, it happens. And hold yourself accountable to it. Hold each other accountable to it. And then start your planning events. So hopefully you started pre-celebration, planning some events. Continue with those events post-celebration. We put August 8th to August 24th, but it means from August 8th literally through December 31st, and keep on going through 2019. But give yourself a couple of weeks of really kind of going full force with the information you learned at Celebration, because it's not only going to be the right mindset from mentally and from just feeling good, but you're going to have all the information. It's going to be fresh in your mind, and you'll be able to really kind of put it into play. Really quick, I want to remind everyone that we have the Sweeter with Friends promotion. Did you guys all see our video that we posted yesterday? The Academy Award movie. I know, it was horrible. We literally came up with that like 3 minutes before, and you can tell. But, I always said, we're not actors. We're not real actors. But we wanted to remind everyone, the away luggage is really cool. So we hope that you're all striving to get your 8 enrollments to get the away luggage. But with your 3, you get a $150 product coupon, which means you're going to get your products paid for, your next product order paid for. 5 enrollments, you'll get $250 on top of that. And then with the 8 enrollments, you'll get that really cool luggage. So we're really hoping these next couple weeks, you guys are all really pushing hard with this. And we're going to make it easier for you. Tonight's Experience Isogenics call is going to have a very special gift at the end of it. And it's meant to help you all with the Sweeter with Friends promotion. So I hope you are all on our call tonight. Are you planning on being an Experience Isogenics?
Sorry.
Yes? No? Hands? Yes, no?
Sorry, what did you say? I was trying to mute.
Oh, sorry. I said, is everybody planning on being on the Experience Isogenics call tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, I would strongly recommend it. Like I said, I'm sure you'll all be happy when you're on there. We have some great things for the rest of the week planned out. So, keep striving, keep planning celebrations. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone there. Again, I'm looking forward, Robin, to celebrating with you. I think it's totally cool. Now your story has made it that much cooler. It's exciting, everyone. I mean, you, one of your own, not the only one, but the recent one of your own just hit millionaire. And, that is cool. That should be motivating to every single person on this call. So, Robin, real quick, because I have a couple minutes, if you guys don't mind, I want to ask you a couple questions.
You got it.
So when you first started with Isagenix, did you think that you'd be like millionaire number 271?
It's so funny. I remember sitting at one of my first Isagenix events, and I remember sitting there with Dawn and my sister Erin, and and then later on Carrie and Denise, and I remember saying, we will be up on that stage as millionaires. Like, honestly, there wasn't a doubt in my mind that I was going to be an Isagenix millionaire. It was just a matter of when. So yes, the answer is yes, wholeheartedly yes. They were the people up on stage 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 8 years ago were absolutely inspiring. And, it really, and I know Carrie's going to get there, and I know Denise, I know everyone on our team, honestly, will get there eventually, because we're just creating this huge foundation of people that we show them the money and show them how it works, and then it's just game over.
I think that's awesome. That's awesome, right? You have to believe. You have to believe in yourself, and you just got to keep going, right? Striving towards it, and you never gave up, right?
There were tough days. There were tough times. I remember one time I actually had to pay my health insurance bill on my credit card because I wasn't making enough money. I remember that very clearly. It was a long time ago, but I remember that day very clearly. And honestly, I was like, I can make this work. I will make this work. And I know that eventually it's going to be, everything that I need for it to be. And now, this has been absolutely one of the most incredible weeks of my life. I bought my dream house. I went Isa Millionaire. I just got recognized as a $250,000 a year annual income earner. And, it's hard to think back to that time when I actually put my health insurance on a credit card, but that did happen. And, it was very real. And, when something like that happens, you're just like, I either have to get a not real job. I have to get a salaried position, which would have been very easy for me to do. I was a very hot commodity, so to speak, in my old industry, or keep doing what I'm doing and believe that it's possible. And I chose the latter, and I'm so happy that I did.
Good. So I think that's key to share that, because I think a lot of times people sit back and go, she was never where I'm at. But, everybody starts at the same place. Right. And then, you just can't give up. You just have to stay focused. And, obviously, you and Dawn, work closely together, your sisters, right? Your whole family. And you guys obviously have a very tight family. So it's great to have that support. You guys support each other. But that's the purpose of this team, guys, right? It's also, to support each other. They have each other, but then they pour that support and love into all of you. Right? And then there for you as well, too. So it's inspirational, Robin. I'm really excited for you. When I got the email, I was like, yes. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see you at Celebration. Does anybody have any Celebration questions for me before we end the call? Yeah, it's pretty simple. We just wanted to get everybody in the mindset for Celebration, and it gave me a great opportunity to celebrate Robin for a couple minutes with all of you as well, too.
I know a couple people were asking me on the app, are we going to get any more clarification on when the IsaBody Challenge finalists is happening? Are we going to get any more information about the specifics?
I'm sure they're going to be sending some stuff out. I know they're still working on the IsaBody finalists. I think we just got an email on it today. But as they kind of solidify and finalize things, they will be sending out more information. Yeah. So, all right, everyone. Thank you so much. I know it was, it's 6:30 there. So dinner time with your family, or, time to kind of wind down. But thank you so much for being on the call with me. I can't wait to see you all at Celebration. And once again, I just think I'm going to say it again because I think it's cool. Congratulations, Robin. We're very happy and proud of you and can't wait to see where you're going to go from here.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Have a great night.
Woohoo! Robin! Woo! Rockstar!
I want whoever just did that cheering to cheer.
All of you.
Bye, guys.